Hello, everybody! One sec, I have to adjust Tino's audio source. It's not you. One sec. But hello, everybody. It is me, Alliyas, the co-director, everything on Chucky Chicken. Mike cannot be here today. Mike is sick, and we are making an effort to make sure that he focuses on his recovery. So
we did not eat him.
We didn't eat him. We didn't eat him, so don't worry about that.
He's definitely not marinating either.
Yeah. Minty may show up. We're waiting to see if she's down to hop in with us, but for now, how is everyone doing? It's good to see everyone. Tino, how are you doing?
I'm doing swell.
That's good.
How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Had a lot of work to do, unrelated to Chucky Chicken. Poor Michael, he got chicken pox. But yeah, a lot of work I had to do. I still have some revisions I have to finish for this other thing, but it's going well. Yeah. I don't really have any news to share. I mean, the new Monkey Wrench episode is out. So if you guys have not seen Monkey Wrench, go check that out. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Major lore drop, I will say.
Major lore is dropped. And yeah, progress on the pilot is going well. I mean, the Bad Guys 2 trailer came out a little while ago, didn't it? I suppose that's kind of news.
Yeah. I don't know how much ago, but yeah, I would say it's still fresh.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I still haven't seen the trailer, so I have to check it out, but I've seen some, like, screen caps of the new character, and she seems pretty cool.
I like the muscular women.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna switch on over to the art scene, and Tino's gonna draw some Christmassy Chucky goodness.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna flip us the other way so that we're looking at the the thing. Let me... Oh yeah, I have to... This is my art screen right now. One moment.
Ooh, how do you feel about like some Chucky Chicken Christmas Carol?
Yeah. There we go. There's Tino's work.
Who would be Scrooge though?
Who would be Scrooge? I mean, probably either Tommy or Freddy. I feel like Tommy would be like really into Christmas. I don't know.
He's the grumpy though.
He is still grumpy, yeah, but he has Christmas spirit. Whereas Freddy is the Scrooge. and it's not really about the studio as a whole. It's about the Weasels and Freddy. Like everyone else is having an awesome Christmas, and the Weasels are like the Timmy whatever his face what's his name.
The Timmy busted leg guy.
Yeah, like they're all him. And I think
They're all Timmy.
it would be this kind of thing where it's not really a dream. It's like all the characters in costumes pretending to be ghosts so that Freddy will stop being a dick on Christmas.
It's Christmas. Stop stopping yourself. 5 minutes.
It's just like, dude, why aren't you letting the Weasels like have any of the stuff on like in the break room? What the hell? Abe made all these delicious cakes and pastries and you won't let them have any? That's crazy.
What do you mean you ate them all? It's very un-Christmassy of you, sir.
Tone down the music volume? Yeah, I could do that. Should let me know if you can't hear it. You're a mean one, Freddy Fox. You have some
Grinch
smelly socks. Yeah, I don't have the energy to keep going with that one. I had one rhyme in me.
I forgot how the rest goes.
No worries, Graham Gator. You are pretty well read on time. We had a bit of setup time that we had to stick on the first screen for. Tino, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
The Grinch.
The Grinch? Well, which one?
As much as I want to say the animated one, like everyone else, I will say the one with the Grinch was Tim Curry.
You mean Jim Carrey?
Curry, yeah.
Yeah, that one I think is probably the penultimate Grinch movie.
Yeah. That way everyone says, I don't like it. I say, I like it.
I don't know what my favorite Christmas movie is. I really like this one movie called Unaccompanied Minors. It's about a bunch of kids who are supposed to go on like flights to like whatever. There's a bunch of different reasons, but they're all stuck in the airport and shenanigans ensue. It's a pretty good movie.
Wow.
It's simple, but I like it. I mean, more fantastical movies. I mean, I really want to watch Klaus again.
Wait, what about? Have you seen like Jack Frost? The movie with it is a Christmas movie, is it?
The Rankin Bass one? Or the Guardians of the whatever?
No, the other one when it's like a dad. A spoiler alert dies, but yeah. The 90s, I don't know.
Oh, the stop motion one?
No.
Oh.
It's a live action one. I
Oh, is that the one that's set in the Santa Claus universe?
Maybe.
I feel like it's live action.
Yeah.
That might be the one I'm thinking of. So.
The Rise of the what? Does count the Rise of the Guardians as like a Christmas movie?
Debatably. I haven't seen that new one with The Rock in it, but I'm not really into The Rock, so that's probably not gonna see it. Another one I was talking about the last stream.
That one long time.
The one I was talking about with Mike on the last stream was this Rudolph movie from the 90s, and it's like a 2D animated movie, and he's got like the little like furry hair tuft.
Yeah, the one that looks like a there's one reindeer that looks like a Kingdom Hearts kind of guy with the spiky hair.
Yeah.
You mean that
I
one?
yeah, I like that. I haven't seen it in forever, but I like that movie. I remember
From
being
1999, yeah.
yeah, I remember being like strangely enamored by it.
And so was I. And I saw it like a few days ago, I think. Everything that you remember from that movie is there, so don't worry.
Yeah.
It's like fine milk. I like
Asail
it.
Boomer Polanco says Arnold's Christmas is a I would say that counts. I don't think it like I
It's more
think
like a special
a
kind of movie.
Christmas special counts as like a favorite
Okay.
Christmas movie cuz like I mean if it's something that you watch every year, it might not be as long as a movie, but short film perhaps.
Um,
All of
you
the
know,
Other
I
Reindeer,
know,
also a very good movie.
I know they will cause debate on people, but like, Night Before Christmas is kind of like a Christmas movie, as much of a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
But it is primordially a Christmas movie because it revolves all around the Christmas.
Yeah, that's kind of how I think about it. Like, you can watch it on Halloween, but the central plot of Nightmare Before Christmas is about Christmas. There are some people who argue that, oh,
Universally.
what's that one action movie people say is a Christmas movie because it happens the date of the movie is on Christmas.
Oh, I forgot. I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah,
I forgot the name. Dang it.
yeah, no. Anybody in the comments, if you know what we're talking about, please tell us the name because now I'm gonna go crazy. Home Alone
We
1 and
suck at
2,
names.
yeah. Oh, Frosty the
Huh?
Snowman, Santa's Coming to Town, all very good. I really like the Garfield Christmas special. All of the Garfield like holiday specials are really good. The ones from like the 80s, 90s.
Ooh.
The Halloween one I think is
Um.
my favorite. Die Hard,
And
yes, the first Die Hard movie.
oh yeah, I think.
I feel like there's other Christmas movies that like I've seen but are like locked in my memory because there's so many like Christmas movies, specials, all that kind of thing.
I mean, it's profitable, so.
I mean, it is. That's why there's weird Christmas movies out every year.
um. Okay, but one thing is like, remember what we were talking about earlier, the reindeer movie that in 1999.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a bit interesting the fact that they make like a whole thing about Santa replaces the reindeers every so time.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I like that they
Yeah,
added so much lore to the world and shit.
yeah,
It was good.
yeah. And say what you want, but the villain had a great song
She
and a
was
great
so
line.
slay. She was slay.
Yeah, my
She really
favorite
ate.
line from her is like, "Work that out in therapy." It's like, oh, it
Yeah.
burned.
Yeah. You got the freezer
To like
burn
a
from
little
that
reindeer
one.
girl. It's like, yeah, you ruined Christmas. Work that out in therapy. It's like, dang it, this is a child.
Do you have any like Christmas traditions at your house? I don't really have any,
I
but
guess had tradition to make a specific dish. I guess
yeah, I'd say that's a tradition. Making a certain
it's
like
more like because we
food.
like it.
Well, that's a good enough tradition as any.
Yeah.
Like a few years ago, I don't consider this a tradition, but there was a year where there was this show called uh Battle of the Blades, and it was
Oh.
like Dancing with the Stars, but hockey players were paired up with figure skaters to learn how to figure skate, and we would watch
Hmm.
that like every week. It was good. I really liked it. It
Nice.
was very cool. Dally Baez, don't get cigarette shavings on the coffee, Elias. Yeah, no, I realized that after I drew the image, but I kept it because it's funny. Very Merry Muppet Christmas movie. I don't think I've seen it. I'm not a big Muppet, you know. I like the Muppets, but I'm not a Muppet.
I There is like currently a video essay saying that the Muppets Christmas movie is the best one. I was like, that's
Eh.
debatable, but okay.
Okay, but what's your favorite Nutcracker movie?
The Barbie one.
Yeah, right, correct answer. Did you
Best
see
one
the
is the Barbie
one
one.
that had like a bunch of nuts, like literal nuts of different varieties? I don't it wasn't the Barbie
No,
one, but it was really weird.
it's weird. Yeah, it sounds weird.
Yeah.
Look, found it. This
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's literally Roxas and that
It's
other
like Final
kid.
Fantasy. Like
I love the character designs in this movie. They're
the first
great.
son of some Final Fantasy kind of guy.
Yeah. I forget what his name is, like Rocco or something. Where is the man
Maybe
of
I don't know.
chicken? The man of chicken is currently sick. And
Very much alive.
inappropriate? What do you mean? What did I say? I didn't say nothing.
Huh?
Is it about the nuts? Might be about the nuts.
Oh,
But
come on. We can't say anything these days.
yeah, no, there was like a peanut and a walnut and like a hazelnut. All variety of nuts helping.
A grandma nut.
Yes, I think I think there was a grandma nut.
Oh, dang.
So tonight, we're mainly just drawing some just Christmassy themed Chucky chicken and the gang, um, all that sort of stuff. We're just it's a very low key stream today.
Hey. Let me find a picture of the lady.
Are there any region exclusive Christmas specials that were in the USA? Yeah, I feel like there's probably a lot of Christmas specials from the US that I've never seen and probably Tino hasn't seen. Though, I mean, maybe not cuz
The
I don't
stop
know.
motion one.
Yeah, we've seen all the stop motion ones, but I think he's more talking about like cartoon Christmas specials. I think we would have
Well,
gotten
I
the
guess
big
from cartoons
ones.
that never air around here. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like ones that are less.
The lady
Yes.
that's like,
Yeah, the Ice Queen. She's so slay. I
yes.
love her. I love her voice.
Hey.
She's such a good character. She's just so sassy and great.
Yeah. Love her.
But I think we would have gotten all of like the big cartoons Christmas specials. Like I'm sure there was like a Powerpuff Girls one. Um, Alan Aguilar says, "I love going to the mall to see the big Christmas tree." Yeah, I really like seeing how malls decorate. They're really good. They know how to decorate.
Yeah, yeah. It's that Christmas spirit.
Now, here's the thing I'm curious about is if there's any like Canadian cartoon Christmas specials that other people would never have seen.
It must be.
I feel like the 16 one was probably fine.
Oh,
Probably some of
talking about.
the
Have you seen the Coca-Cola fully AI animated Christmas advertisement?
I have not, but I do know that Coca
It's
Cola has like a Santa Claus AI to talk to or something. It's dumb.
And it's so ugly, let me tell you.
Ooh, that's a good question. Question, DreamWorks Moons. What are we hoping to get for Christmas this year? Me? I'm between two things. I would like a gift card to get some new clothes, or I'd like to get my nails did like real professional.
Oh,
Yeah.
team.
What do you want for Christmas, Tino?
My new computer.
A very good thing to want.
Oh, yeah.
Second star to the left of
And
British Christmas
money.
cartoon. Money, yeah.
Loads and loads of money.
Yeah.
Give me that dough, Santa.
There was a long time for me where my legitimate big Christmas wish was to have my two front teeth. There was a
Oh,
long time where I did not have front teeth.
really?
Yeah, yeah. They had to be like my baby teeth had to be taken out, and then it just took forever for the adult teeth to grow in. It was like 3 years. 2 or 3.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it sucked. it really sucked.
I want my num num, Santa.
I just want to not look weird. I was at an age where not having front teeth was very embarrassing. And adults would always think it was so cute, but it was horrible. I hated it.
Yeah, I'm a bit. Don't remember. I think of those weird kids that will just like the moment these it gets like loose, I will just play with it until it comes out.
Yeah, that's usually what would happen, but I don't know what was up with my front teeth where they were just like, we should just pluck them out. They might have been a bit, like, stuck in there or something.
Maybe.
Oh, hey, Matthew, how's it going? Matthew's in the chat.
I'm Matthew. How you doing, boy?
And hello, Corvid Curiosity. Let's see who's all in the chat. Let's say hi to everybody. We've got Alam Aguilar, Che White, DreamWorks Moon, NGB, Graham Gator, Dolly Baez, Jericho Chavez, Kimberly Gonzalez, Matthew, Owen Tunes, Corvid Curiosity. We have Graham Gator and Cat Fox. Just scrolling through chat now. Asael Boomer Polanco is here. But yeah, it's a very, very chill stream today. We just vibing. Farnoggin is here. What's up, Farnoggin? How's it going? How's it hanging? Good to see you.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Haven't been in streams for a while.
Yeah. Well, we had like a 2-week break off of streams.
Yeah, but like the last stream that was like actual like an actual stream, I wasn't there.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really an actual stream either. Me and Mike were just updating the audience on stuff going on with the pilot and all that.
Oh.
Also, please be careful with Krampus. He's evil. He only takes kids. I don't got anything to worry about.
Yeah. He takes like bad kids, and I'm not a bad kid. I'm just a silly guy.
That's so real. I feel that.
Crimes are not real crimes in the eyes of Krampus. I know, he told me.
Heck yeah. How do you think the North Pole works as an entity.
Hmm?
Like, what are the elves to Santa? They
Um,
work for him, but like, were they there first? How did this all happen?
I will say that they probably were there first because then it will be like they're like gnomes in other places, right?
Okay,
Santa workers.
yeah.
So I
Kimberly says there's a
guess
movie out of that. Oh. Oh, yeah, there probably is. Now that I think about it. Does
no,
Krampus
it
come
is really weird.
only when the kids are
It's weird
naughty?
to put thought in it.
Krampus, I do believe, only comes if the kids are naughty, or if they do. I'm not 100% on my Krampus lore, but I know him taking naughty kids is like the main thing.
I mean, depends on where exactly, because then you have like Scandinavian Krampus, and then you have like Germanic Krampus, and they all do different things.
Yeah.
Like, there are some Krampuses that take kids, then they return them after a while, and there are Krampuses that just like beat them up.
Just beat up children.
Well, I mean, yeah, specifically with straw.
Okay, yeah.
He has like a bunch of straw and just like beats them,
That's
and then you,
that.
then he lets them go. And then there's like some that take them and you never see them again.
Dang.
And I don't know. I believe that the original idea of Krampus like giving coal to children was there instead of like being Santa, the one that leaves coal.
Yeah, yeah. I think originally Santa and Krampus were kind of like a duo. Santa would go
They
to all the
were
nice,
actually, yeah.
yeah, Santa would go to the nice kids, Krampus would go to the naughty kids. It's a more efficient system, I would say.
Yeah, at least there are like two people working for one day.
Yeah, because I mean,
Um,
where is Santa? Is Santa just keeping the coal in his big bag with all the
the
presents?
toys.
Yeah, you get your present, but it's covered in soot.
Ew. I mean, technically, it will be covered. I would say, wait a minute. Wouldn't it be Santa like after Christmas, right? The
Yeah,
Christmas night. Comes back to his home and he just like shakes like piles of ash from all the chimneys. Imagine that. It's just like a giant cloud of ash and soot.
Corvid
Exactly.
Curiosity says the Krampus I know is that Krampus takes you, beats you with some thin sticks, makes you think about what you've done, and then gives you back just before Christmas morning.
And
Dang. I mean, it's better than taking them forever, I guess.
I guess. I mean, what I
DreamWorks
would be thinking
Moon.
is, how does he have so much time to like? Does he do some time dilation to like beat up all the kids
I have to
in all
assume
the
there's time
world?
dilation going on regardless, because I mean, it's simply mathematically impossible for Santa to visit every single household in the world in one night.
If so, do you think the time dilation comes um, the sled?
Maybe. It might have something to it
Because if
probably.
so, imagine like hijacking Santa's sled and just going to all the pizzas in one night. You know,
That
to
should
his
have been what
places.
happened in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hijacking the
He
Santa
does
sled.
hijack Santa's sleigh.
Yeah.
DreamWorks Moon, when I make the new design video for New Year, can I have the models of the characters? I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but I can ask Mike later on when he's feeling a little better. Um,
It's the Meister.
yeah. Graham Gator for sure is on the naughty list. I'm on the you're all right list.
I am in the I'm not visiting you for safety reasons list.
They'll shoot him out of the sky.
Yeah, Santa be like, listen, kid, you're nice and all, but like, you try to wrestle my reindeers.
Heck yeah.
It's a big no. But, oh, what the fuck?
Another thing that's interesting is that every time Santa's reindeer are shown, they have antlers. But during the time of year when it's Christmas, the only
Shouldn't have
reindeer
them.
with antlers are the female reindeer. So,
Oh, so they are girlies?
but if we want to be accurate, then yes.
If we assume that they're like the same species of reindeer, I
Yeah,
guess.
if they are the same species of reindeer, we don't know. Santa might be genetically modifying these reindeer to make them fly. These GMO reindeer.
They will like pick the ones that fly fastest.
Nah, he's got some of his DNA elves working on it.
Oh,
Reindeer
yeah.
are considered caribou. Yeah, reindeer is just another word for caribou, really. Um, though
I
actually,
wonder how big a
reindeer
reindeer is up close.
reindeer are one of the smaller ungulates. They're not quite as big as you might expect them to be. Like they're not the size
Man,
of
and like, imagine if Santa was like sledding with moose.
that. I would love that. He would only need like two of them because they're so big.
Yeah. Imagine like them landing on the top of some people's houses, like a boom.
Yeah, it wouldn't just be little clip clops.
Imagine all the Christmas lights you can put in those antlers, though.
Yeah.
And maybe the Krampus can have like a break because you'll just give the naughty kids the moose.
Yeah.
They will learn to never be naughty again.
But yeah, reindeer are reindeer are caribou. Um, yeah, they only get about four
Actually,
feet tall at the shoulder, so they're a relatively small species of ungulate.
huh? I think he picks them small because they're dainty and then like not bring suspicion.
Yeah, a bit harder to see, even though he puts bright red on all of them.
and jingle bells.
Yeah, yeah. Can't forget the jingle
Do you
bells.
think? Do you think he puts like red and jingle bells on them so the airplanes don't get them?
Maybe. Well, I mean, assuming that there's magic involved, Santa just probably just goes invisible.
I mean, probably. He will be like
If he can make
smarter.
reindeer fly with and keep untold amounts of presents uh in his thing, there has to be a
Time
variety of
dilation.
various magics going on. DreamWorks Moon says,
Time dilation.
"Hey, how'd you make those VTuber models? Also, why aren't your characters wearing any Christmas costumes?" Well,
We didn't have time, okay?
yeah, we didn't have
The
time.
next one.
But basically, the models are using Fugi tech. It is sorry that the screen is going gray. It's reactive.fugi.tech. Basically, what I did was I created a still blinking GIF and a GIF where the character is talking, and then I input it on Fugi, and it reacts to Discord. So it's a very simple, easy entry point. It's free. I am very well aware of what a VTuber is. I have done many VTuber things. I used to, well, I guess I technically still am a VTuber, but I used to have this
Haven't you heard?
actual,
I am a
yeah,
VTuber.
yeah. I've done a lot of, I
Too.
guess, more research and work into VTubers than actual like commission work. Uh, I've done a couple VTuber things for my friends. I have another one that I'm working on, but yeah.
Hell yeah. Elias,
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you. When I say about the moose, I remember this video of a guy. He's like filming a moose, like he's like, I don't know, like a few feet away from one. He
Yeah.
starts saying, "Oh," he starts saying to the moose, he's like, "Oh, you're too close." He's like, "No, guy, you are too close. Start
Yeah.
running."
Fun fact about
And
moose. They attack and injure people and slash or kill them more than bears and deer combined. They are second to hippos in human attacks. So
sure,
do not mess with moose because they're not a creature you want to mess with. They can walk away from a car crash. They're that big. You will be the one that is injured in a crash with a moose. I'm telling you that right now.
especially how tall they are. They crash, especially in the windshield.
Yeah, they are the last of the North American megafauna from the last ice age.
And this is because the moose in the video has, when animals start looking at you and you can see the white in their eyes, it's like, it's
Yeah,
like
when you
me
see
looking
when
at
you
the
see a
video saying,
wild animal and you can see the whites of its eyes, you need to back away because they don't you shouldn't see that normally. That's a high
yeah,
indicator of
and uh,
stress and potential aggression. Um,
yeah, and that's the funny thing because the guy was like, just keep filming and say, you're too close. Like, dude, what are you doing?
yeah, Graham Gator, people need to leave moose alone. You are so right.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you don't like invade their space and just like
Well,
treat them with respect, I would
that's
say like
kind of the
yeah,
thing is that with urban development, we're only
yeah,
pushing further and further into wild areas. And people
that's
seem
true.
surprised when animals start showing up in their new town that was only built like 5 years ago. And it's like,
Yeah,
dude, the animals were here first and they have their trails that they're used to traveling. And until, there's some effort to like change the way that the animals are traveling, then it's just going to it's going to have to be
and
something that needs to be
it
taken
can.
precautions of.
Yeah. The thing is, the animals can reroute their thing, but it takes them like
It
millions
takes
of
the
years.
it takes them a while, yeah. And
Yeah,
like there was this little like news clip I saw of a guy in Ontario somewhere, and he built a door for bears to like travel through his yard. So yeah, so he has like a little bear door, and it's just basically a huge dog door, and
yeah.
uh and it lets the bears pass through, and it helps to stop property damage. The people there they like the bears. They don't want like to have anything bad happen to the bears if something were to happen, so it's just a net positive for
I just
anyone. We
like
gotta we gotta
learn to
learn to
like live
work with
with the
nature,
animals
not
because
against it.
you know exactly. So
Yeah.
the monk was kind of looking at the guy like this.
Dang it, I would not want to see that.
Yeah. He gave you like ample time to like back away. He was just like going back and forth.
Oh, DreamWorks Moon, that's a good question. What's your favorite activity to do inside? Mine's drinking hot chocolate, cuddled in a blanket, watching a Christmas movie. I guess if we're
Mine is
talking like
sleeping.
sleeping, I mean,
Yep.
for me, I guess it's probably having my coffee, playing a good game, chilling with friends. Every other week we have a game night here, and so that's something I like to do. I'll go upstairs and play some games with the boys.
Hell
Maybe maybe there should be a moose in there. Like they tried to find a reindeer, and Louis was just
yeah.
like, that's a reindeer."
Well, let me
Kimberly
get
says,
an
"I like
idea.
baking cookies for Christmas." That's good.
Oh,
What
that's
kind of
nice.
cookies do you bake?
Fair.
I personally am a big fan of gingerbread cookies, but the soft ones, not the crunchy ones.
You know, there's an interesting recipe from the ancient Greeks. Did you know the ancient Greeks is like called gingerbread, but it's just like regular bread mixed with ginger
Ah,
and spices.
interesting.
Um, yeah, and the poor people would just like punch a bunch of whatever spices and call it gingerbread, even if you didn't have ginger.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think ginger like is as big of an ingredient as it used to be in gingerbread cookies anymore. A lot of it is like the clove and nutmeg and um, molasses that kind of gives it that flavor at this point.
Potatoes and molasses.
Hello, Andrew Wallace,
On
VA.
your glasses.
I wish eggnog had a better name because I don't ever want to try it.
Egg.
Don't want to try it.
Egg.
Not interested. Not a big fan of milk as it is, so.
Milk.
Milk. Gingerbread cookies are
Milk.
great if squishy with milk. You are right. Correct. Chucky is not here today. Chucky is sick. So we are just chilling, drawing some Christmas themed Chucky characters while he is recovering.
Oh, the crack.
Yeah. I'm surprised Minty hasn't come and bothered me yet.
Huh, maybe she's busy.
No, she just laying. They're having it's bath time now for the kitties. They're both grooming their pelts. Not sure where Gum's
Yeah.
at.
He keeps screaming.
Nothing's canon here, is it? No, nothing in the stream is canon. Like, we'll probably use some of this artist like promo material. But who knows? Maybe if maybe if we like it enough, some of these might translate to some future holiday shorts or something.
Or at least like a poster. To make a Christmas poster, I mean, at least.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Uh, Jordan DreamWorks and NBC Universal fan says, "Imagine if the anchovies from SpongeBob's first episode, Help Wanted, are in the Amazing Digital Circus episode 4. I don't know if they can do that. but it would be funny.
I feel like they could be like be a reference to them.
Oh yeah, they could do a reference. I don't know if they could like put the anchovies themselves on there though. Because they got to deal with Netflix, but they don't got to deal with DreamWorks or no, whoever owns SpongeBob, Nickelodeon, I believe.
I think Nickelodeon works with Paramount.
True.
I think so. I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that anymore.
Me neither. I can just watch my favorite shows on YouTube.
Yeah.
Totally legal way.
Yeah. Hey, if they're on YouTube, then it's fine.
YouTube doesn't take it down.
Yeah.
It means that it's okay.
Oh, Tino,
It's
did you finish watching those Swan Princess videos that I sent you?
Yeah.
The Christmas one.
Dang. I was just so surprised. Like, oh dang, they're going there.
Full
force.
I feel bad for the lady who was singing Odette's like song, but that was rough. That was rough.
Absolutely.
Don't smoke in real life. Yes, chat. Don't smoke.
Okay, and
it's not good for. It's not good for you, and you will get addicted to nicotine.
Smoking kills, Garfield.
Garfield? Where's my pipe? Garfield!
Dang.
Oh, you know it's a Christmas special we didn't even mention earlier? The Charlie Brown Christmas special. The classic.
I haven't seen that one, actually.
I feel like I saw it a long time ago. It's good.
I probably saw like a review of it.
It's classic.
Classic.
In a little bit here, might go on a short break and refill my coffee. Probably won't be a super long stream today. We're just, you know, just wanted to have a little stream, hang out with you guys, chat Christmas and all that sort of thing.
The thing is that we're not as entertaining when we don't have someone to bully.
Yeah.
No, we need to be mean. If not, we don't function.
Yeah. It is a lot easier to keep conversation going when Mike is here, but you know, when we're not doing too bad.
I don't think we're doing bad.
Well, I don't either. I said we're not. Anyway.
And there we go.
Oh, the movie Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Oh yeah.
That one is very good. I love that movie.
What was the name of the one with Santa? You know the meme of the Santa saying the man fun kids. Just like blast them.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was a movie about a bunch of orphans that tried to get like a Christmas tree or something.
Oh, the Christmas tree. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. That one is, I will say, it's not a good movie, but it is entertaining.
If not for the meme purposes, at least.
Yeah.
You wanna make your favorite boy.
My favorite boy. Ooh, Frosty the Snowman is gonna be on tonight, Jericho? Heck yeah. I'm definitely not in your broadcasting location. But that'll be fun. Oh, new SpongeBob movie with the 1999 crew from the first SpongeBob movie. That is actually pretty promising. I might check that
Yeah.
out. Search for the SquarePants. Oh man. Chat. Me and Tino have finished Arcane. It's so
Oh,
good. We're not okay, but it's
my
so
girl.
good. All of them. All of them. Well, except for
Mm-hmm.
Jace.
Ah, man, fuck Jace.
Jace sucks.
Yeah.
And I'll
I
say
know
it.
he got like stuck in the hole for like a bunch of time.
I'll say it. The only ship that isn't mid is Time Bomb, okay? It's the only ship that isn't
Yeah.
mid.
And they are together in another universe.
I think they were together at least until, well, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want spoilers. But it's good. If you haven't watched Arcane, watch it. It is
Yeah.
probably the single most like visually
Heart-wrenching.
stunning 3D show ever.
Heart-wrenching too.
Yeah, it gets you in the feels.
If you're not prepared, it will destroy you in more ways than one. Be warned.
Yeah,
You will cry.
it isn't it isn't Christmas vibes, but I just need to say it.
Also, Silco is really nice. I like her.
Oh yeah, the new Lion King live action, quote unquote live action, is coming out on the
What is
20th.
live action about in the floor?
Yeah, basically. But that's coming out on the 20th, so that's kind of fun. The only reason
I'm
I'm
gonna
like
watch it.
semi interested in it is that like the actual lore that's going to be in it is going to be the new canon, because right now the Lion King lore pre the movies is very much vague slash fan made.
Canonized.
Yeah, well, it's, I mean, it's fine, but there's a lot of like unknown stuff. Like there's a lot of things that are not concrete, or like they were
I wanna know
mentioned
what
in like one-off
exactly justified
storybooks.
calling Scar.
Well, because he got a scar. He had another
I
name
mean,
before
yeah,
that.
but
Most
I
people
know,
assume it
but
was
I mean, in
Taka.
world, in the world,
Well, in the
in
world,
universe.
the I think right now that
I know the
there's,
book. Yeah, I know the book.
I think
And
there's
the whole
two
thing, but like, I want to
interpretations.
know. Uh,
But I think as of right now, before the new movie has come out, the reason Scar is called Scar was that he wanted to prove that he was better than Mufasa. He got mixed up with some
Bison, I think. I mean, no bison.
water buffalo or wildebeest.
Oh yeah.
he got his scar, he was basically shamed, and then everybody called him Scar after that. But then in the Lion Guard, it was shown that Scar got his scar from an evil
Snake.
snake,
Yeah.
and the snake's venom made him more
Makes him
evil.
evil.
Yeah.
Which I don't like. I will say it. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, the Lion Guard could have had a lot of potential, but it's very mid.
The start was fine, but then it's like they lost me.
Yeah.
Uh, Either way, that's what I'm trying to say. I want to say in what way they justify calling him Scar, because then it's always like either they mock him and they call him Scar ever since, or which is kind of mean.
Yeah.
Like imagine like you mess up once and they like it's your name for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean my interpretation of like the first reasoning, the non Lion Guard one, is that like this was like a pattern of behavior that had happened a lot of times, and so this was kind of like the straw that broke the wildebeest's back, and they just started calling him Scar because he was a disgrace.
Wouldn't it be the back of the antelope?
I don't know.
Actually, no. Wait, camels are from Africa.
No, camels originally evolved in North America.
Huh.
Yeah. Camels evolved originally in North America. They traveled very much. They traveled south and then over a land bridge of some sort. But yeah,
I mean, the bridge is what is now the Panama Canal.
yeah. But I mean to like the other parts of the world, like Africa, because they are. I believe they're there. I don't know how they got there, but they did it. Camels are very good swimmers. Turns out.
I mean, through I would say like one stretch that sometimes freezes, like between Alaska and Russia.
Maybe.
Now it has a name, but I forgot it.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Mufasa is coming out on the same day as Sonic 3.
Well, dang, I'm sorry, Mufasa.
Yeah. Keanu
I want to
Reeves as
see
Shadow.
Sonic. You're not beating Shadow.
Sonic! It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
B, no
The
less.
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
Dang, Johnny is strong as hell.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's a whole ass tree.
Hell yeah. Whole ass tree and a girly. I will make Janice over here.
Mark
On the
Hamill
tree.
is gonna play the Flying Dutchman in the upcoming SpongeBob movie. I'm actually so down for that. Mark Hamill is
Oh,
fantastic,
interesting.
at least as a voice actor.
What did he
As a
do?
He's big Zionist.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
we're not gonna continue on that now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, unfortunate. Though he was my favorite Joker. And
There's so many good
also
people in the world.
other is Janice in the bag?
Yeah.
What? Why?
I know.
Oh, I thought okay. I was like, is she just like shoved in the bag? Can't breathe. Gotta keep the Christmas tree a surprise, I guess. Johnny ain't gonna get hurt. He's gonna play some epic baseball with this thing.
Imagine the giant snowball.
Yeah. They play
Imagine the giant snowballs this guy can throw.
softball, but it's snowballs.
And the target is your face. I feel like Johnny will say something like that.
Yeah. Oh, she's just peeking out through the... I like that.
Yeah. I want him cheering. Because I always draw her like annoying him, so I'm gonna draw her like cheering him on.
Yeah.
Nice sibling things.
Yeah, whenever he does great feats of strength, she's like, yeah! This is epic!
Imagine the epic long horse ride she can have. Never gets tired.
Yeah.
He never gets tired.
Good night, Che White. Okay. I'm gonna put us on a short break. Gonna refill my coffee, and then we'll come back, probably watch Tino draw, finish this thing up, and maybe draw one or two other things, and then we'll call it a stream there. Okay.
Here.
We'll be right back,
We get some
everybody.
requests over here.
Maybe.
What kind of film department are you running down there, Fox?
Oh, come on, I just bought there.
We need a clean slate.
I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
I'm starting to think that maybe what it takes to be a famous director just isn't in me after all.
Hey,
And,
Chucky.
I'm rambling a bit, aren't I? Here we go. Well, good night.
Wait, what are you doing? Don't touch that! No! Stop it!
This is ridiculous. I ain't washed up yet. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of Freddy.
Cheese and crackers. What are you putting in this water, kid?
Soap?
Soap and water. Like a clean soup. I love it.
Oh.
Keep up the great work, kid.
Ooh.
Attention, everyone! I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
We already know Chucky, Miss Chelsea.
We sure do. Fair Duncan best janitor this side of the reefer. Righteous.
Oh, right. Well, you may have known him as the janitor, but now...
Oh, Chuck! You ain't leaving, is you? You was me best mate!
I thought I was your best mate.
No! He's the new co-director.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I'm just embarrassed.
I always thought he was some kind of rat.
Lovely.
Thanks for the fanfare.
Hi kids, Chucky Chicken here. Remember when you're trick-or-treating, be sure that you only go to neighborhoods and areas that you know really, really well. Near them up.
You You were right, Chucky. These Halloween traditions are so much fun. I'm so glad I get to experience them for the first time. Especially with you.
Aw. I'm all too happy to celebrate with you, Chelsea. Why don't we take a picture to commemorate the evening? Chelsea, it's getting awful late. Why don't we head for home?
Oh, Chucky, just one more house, please.
Oh, what the hey? One more won't be the death of me.
Oh, good, because there's the house right there.
The old Grayson Manor! Chelsea, isn't there any other place we could go?
It's the only house in town we haven't been to yet. You're not afraid, are you? Well, this is just perfect. The weatherman said nothing about it raining.
Yeah, he did. He said around midnight it was supposed to rain cats and dogs.
I don't see any cats or dogs.
It's an expression.
Whatever. Just rap on the door.
You rap on the door. Well, nobody's there. Time to head back.
Wait, Chucky, look.
Chelsea, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, come on, Chucky. I doubt we are in any real danger.
If you say so.
Good evening.
Very funny, Chucky.
What?
Don't play games with me, Chucky Chicken. I know it was you who said...
Good evening.
Who said that?
That was not you.
Welcome, fowlish mortals, to Grayson Manor. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step this way. We seldom have visitors, and there is much to see in this delightfully dilapidated place.
Thanks anyway, but we gotta get going home.
I'm afraid there's no turning back now.
Huh?
Do not be frightened prematurely. You shall not be harmed, but you also shall not leave without a proper tour of our home. Now, let us...
And we are back. Oh, Minty.
Hello.
Hi, girl. I don't know if stream will hear it, but my cat has joined me. Well, what?
I can hear it.
Yeah. Minty. Yeah.
Hi to everyone, Minty.
Minty, say hello. Say hello to the people, missus. How's the break? Good. I am fresh, full of coffee. And I'm ready to keep going. I have a cat wishing for me to hold her in my arms. Girl, you know you're not supposed to. No. You don't step on the desk.
Steppy. Man.
Let other people hear your lovely little purrs. Not minty, but minty. Very easy mistake to make. My minty girl.
It's the kitty.
Just a little kitty.
Oh, kitty girl.
Does Michael Kovac has the upcoming Q&A? I have no idea.
What about?
I don't know. Digital Circus I have to present?
Cat, give us the tea.
girl. She, she refuses to let me move her. She says, no, you are holding me whether you like it or not.
I wish to remain here, father.
Trying to pick up her little purrs on the microphone. Alright, Minty, I can hold ya. I don't got much I gotta worry about using my hands for, as long as I got one free for my coffee.
Yeah, I'm the one drawing over here.
Me too.
The misses some kisses from me.
Yeah. The baby. I have heard of Wattpad. I don't know what it is.
Have you heard of AO3?
Yeah, I've heard of AO3.
When is that, but like on crack?
Ah, okay.
I would say. Like, I've seen some of the weirdest fanfiction on Wattpad.
Listen to the acoustics on this girl.
Nice.
You love it. Okay, you
Of them
done?
pets.
Are you done? No? What do you want? She's got feelings, but she doesn't know what she wants.
I think that we all.
I feel that.
I think it will be a nice Christmas poster.
Yeah, I like this. I think we need Sylvia and Tommy under the mistletoe. Do we have that already? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well, Minty is always hungry, but it's not her dinner time. She's already had her morning meal. She's got to wait for her evening meal. She just loves attention. She loves for me to hold her in my arms until she's done with it.
The kitty.
Yeah, she's a silly little kitty.
Something like that. You see the vision?
Yeah. Who else are you gonna put in there?
I got space. See, we got Chucky, Louis, Bonnie, Janice, Tino. Who else?
Maybe Chucky and Chelsea could be like walking behind, chatting with each other. Maybe like
Chucky's right here.
Oh, okay. The contrast on my screen.
It was supposed to be like team effort, like the tree, but it's Johnny just playing them alone. Maybe I can put Chelsea down over here. Be like, oh, Chucky, what you doing?
Yeah. Because we can't have Tino and not have Chelsea.
Let me make some space.
You could always extend the canvas too. Make it more...
I'm lazy.
That's fair. She's just standing there like, whoa. You guys aren't helping at all. Let me see if I can adjust the contrast of this a little bit. Alright. Can you guys see the sketch alright on your end, chat? Because if you can, then I won't change anything.
I mean, I gotta like get in the.
Yeah, no, I think it
Strokes.
might just be my screen brightness or something. Are you gonna get Mr. Cheese anything special for Christmas?
Trying to figure out what he likes because I have bought him toys. He's like I bought him like so many toys. He randomly chose one a dinosaur that I have laying around, and he just like picks it up, throws it all over the place.
Aw.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what he likes.
Me and my roommate are gonna try and get
it out.
the kitties a new piece of cat furniture. Because we have this like scratching pole, but it's like super old and beat up.
Oh. Yeah, sure, make him a scratching pole. You know, those with
some wood and some carpet. Oh yeah, the cardboard one. If you hear noises, that's Minty scratching at a scratching post. One that I don't have to replace, thankfully. It's holding up good. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get the kitties. Hopefully a new piece of cat furniture, new toys, and maybe a little wet food treat.
Oh, that's exactly a good idea. I think Cheese will love some wet food.
Yeah. I mean, one of my cats acts like a dog. One example being he makes a mess everywhere and I clean up after him. That, yeah. My one cat, Leaf, is he's probably the most dog-like cat that I've had. He loves love and attention so much that he will do his sit trick for some attention, which usually unheard of. Usually cats, if they know a trick, they expect some kind of like food reward. But Leaf, he just wants that attention so bad. You ask him to sit, he'll do a sit, and then you give him some love and he's happy. My cat only says whoop when he's high AF.
That's some good as candy, might see.
It's really funny. There's some pet stores where I live where you can get like catnip dime bags. It's very funny.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny because you used to have to buy a dime bag of the weed. It would cost you $20.
How does much this one cost?
I don't know. I don't really buy bulk anymore. Well, I do, but not from strangers whose cars I have to get into. I just go to the store. What are you looking forward to? Shrek 5 or Toy Story 5? Shrek 5. Not even a question.
Shrek 5, no.
Not even a question. Cats can do dog tricks? Yes, they can. It takes
really good, my ad. Like, Alliyas sent me some videos of them making tricks.
Yes, it takes a lot of time and patience and a lot of persistence. But cats can learn tricks just like dogs. It's just that cats need more incentive to do tricks. And they can, for example, what I've trained my cats to do is they can sit and they can wait. So what that means basically is when I'm feeding them, I will put the food in their bowls, I will make them sit and wait, and then when I say, okay, they go and they eat their food. The reason why I did this is because if in the future one of them needs to go on medication, it'll make it a lot easier for me to, if they need like supplements in their food, to be able to do that. Even if they switch bowls or something, at least it will make sure that they're eating the bowl that they're supposed to be eating from primarily. If dogs can do dogs are not wired to be good at balance.
Dogs have terrible depth perception.
Yeah, their depth perception is very bad, which is why, like, usually when you're in a car, you'll see a dog, like, lay down, because if they're standing up, they are just, like, shaking because they're trying to conserve their balance.
You can put, like, a dog in front of a little, like, water, and they will, like, just freeze, thinking it's, like, very deep.
Yeah. Are cucumbers the worst fear for cats? The reason why cats often jump in fear when a cucumber is placed behind them is because they'll turn around and they'll think it's a snake. So that's why that happens.
By the way, don't do that to your cat. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, a snake or like just like an object that wasn't there before, I will freak out. It's like just turn around and there's like a whole ass object I didn't see before.
Yeah. Idali Baez, if you want to start training your cats, I don't know how old they are, but it might be a bit more difficult because cats get very much into a routine. But I think a sit command is probably something that all cats could learn regardless of age, but it is very individualistic whether or not a cat will, like, take to training. I've had the kitties since they were, like, little wee babies, like 11 weeks old, so they were a very good age for me to start training them to do certain behaviors. When I was at my old house, to keep them out of the kitchen, we had their carriers. They had like fabric carriers, and I had them both set up next to each other. So when I was in the kitchen, I conditioned them to go and sit on their carriers, like, because they kind of like had a bit of give, so they were like a hammock. So whenever I was in the kitchen, I would be like, no, go sit on your thing. And I would guide them to their carriers, and they would sit, and they would just watch me do my thing in the kitchen. It's training cats is a lot of hard work, and you need a lot of patient persistence because they are naturally quite stubborn creatures. Three of your four cats are old. Yeah, so more complex tricks might not be in the cards, but I think you could try and teach them to sit. It is, and you have to be very conscious of the words that you use. Like with my roommate's cat, Gum, he also knows sit, but it's in a different context. Like, he knows the command sit, but he also knows to go be polite. because Gum, his food is kept separately from the kitty's food, and so he has to go to my friend's room to. Just gonna turn you down a little bit. There's a lot of background noise. So he goes to my. It's okay. He goes to my roommate's room, and he screams to be let in. And so I worked with him for a bit, and he was around a year old when my roommate first got him, but I've trained him to go be polite, which means go sit at the door and don't scream. He still screams in the kitchen because he has a lot of feelings, but it helps mitigate some of that. But yeah, that's cat training with Alliyas.
Cat training 101.
Yeah, it's not easy. Not easy at all. But it is really nice once they get it in their mind and they remember and they listen. So your Wattpad story. The Amazing Digital Circus, a Garfield mini-series. Interesting. So they go to the Garfield world like Kingdom Hearts? I wish they did that. I love Garfield world. 80s Garfield world.
To see the new episode of Digital Circus.
I still haven't watched it. I'm gonna be real. Not in like a I don't like it way. I just it's not really
I mean, like,
my jam.
not any episode you haven't seen like the series at all?
No.
Oh.
I know it's good.
Well, let me tell you, this like that one purple bunny called Jax.
Yeah, I know of the characters.
He sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks really bad. And it seems like in this episode he's gonna have a bad time, and I'm all for that. It's like, yes.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't watch because, like, it's just not something that interests me. But I'm never gonna be the person who just, like, dogs on something just because I don't like it. You know? Like, people who are like,
yeah.
Oh, Lord of the Rings sucks. And it's just like, I don't like Lord of the Rings, but I don't like it because I find it boring personally. I'm never gonna say that it's not like a quintessential piece of fantasy media / literature, because it is a huge milestone in like it kind of set the standard for fantasy like afterward, like
yeah.
So I'm never gonna say that it's bad. I just think it's boring. I just think it's boring. That's how I kind of.
It's nice to see, like, because so many studios then jump into the idea of making more stuff about like books.
Yeah.
We got one with the owls. I forgot the name.
Guardians of Ga'Hoole.
Yeah. And it's actually a good movie. It's just like
I want to watch that movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I've heard it was okay.
It was, for what it is, it was okay. And I think with this kind of movies is that they have so much lore in the books that they try to cram in like one movie.
Yeah. Well, that's the big difference between something like Lord of the Rings and Guardians of Ga'Hoole, because Lord of the Rings, like, it's not the same as the books, obviously, but they had all of these like 3+ hour long movies to like get more into that, whereas Guardians of Ga'Hoole, I think I don't know how much of the story,
like normal length.
Yeah, but I also don't know how many of the books they tried to like shove into one.
I think it was like 3 books in one.
Yeah,
movie,
like
I think.
If it was, because it's one of those things where you really gotta keep it one book per movie, and even then it's hard to like show all of the stuff, because I mean that's kind of the thing with Harry Potter. There's so many things in the books that never got translated into the movies.
And I think the same thing happened with Aragon.
Yeah, people who like the books hate the movies. I've never read the Aragon books, but you know what? I'll respect that as someone who loves Avatar: The Last Airbender and does not like the live action movie.
The same thing happens. They try to cram like many ideas and stories and stuff in one movie. And the thing is, like, they don't extend the movie either. It's like, it had to be like a normal, like, 90-minute length movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, you cannot cram 3 books in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Because either like you make an exposition dump and lose everyone, or like you cut off the lore and people are like confused.
Yeah. I don't know if this is like still a thing, but somewhat recently I have heard that there may be a Warrior Cats TV show in production.
Oh.
Yeah. There was a big
never done anything with the Warrior Cats.
Well, there was gonna be a movie, but that fell through. And somewhat recently, I don't remember when exactly it was, but there was this big like pitch conference for a series, like an animated series, and for potential investors. I think it was in China. And the reason why that is because the Chinese love Warrior Cats. It's huge out there, as far as I'm aware.
Really?
I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But,
interesting.
Yeah. Harvey Maltez Mencia, we're talking about book movies / TV shows.
The other one is the Golden Compass.
Yeah, I never read The Golden Compass, but I remember enjoying the movie. I thought it was pretty cool. I really love the concept of the daemons. I think that in general, like a concept where it's just like, oh, everybody has like an animal familiar that is like connected to their soul. I always think that kind of thing is very cool.
Yeah. Apparently, they cut off the whole like idea of the story because the original books, they were more like I wouldn't say anti-religion. They were more like anti-indoctrination.
Yeah.
They like just like cut off the whole point of the story and just make the movie anyway. It's like
yeah.
What? No. And I don't know what other kind of movies like this they are.
I mean, there is the Redwall series, but I would have to look more into that to see how well the animated adaptation held up. There's the Silverwing series, which I like, but it is a drastic departure.
Right?
Yeah, that's the one with the bats. It is a drastic departure from the books. Tino, have you read the Silverwing books?
No.
Oh, highly recommend. Highly recommend the Silverwing books. They are like way better than the show, but I like what the show did. It's just like it feels like a totally different story, basically. Though I do still imagine the voice of Goth when I'm reading it because I love that voice actor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I guess there's like many adaptations, like for example, Journey to the West. Also, like non-captured.
Yeah, well, I think the thing with Journey to the West is that people take ideas from Journey to the West. I don't know how many like direct adaptations there are. There is that new video game, I think. I forgot what it's called, but apparently it's good.
It's like very up to interpretation because I would say like the original story is very much not PG.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a lot of things, truly.
There's a lot of blood going on, I will tell. Um, Especially when they will talk about like Monkey King. Sure, he's cool and everything, but he's actually like a very deranged kind of person. So it's
Yeah.
very hard to like put in a story.
And Dali Baez, yes, Silverwing was a book series. The TV show is based off of the first book. It is a trilogy. And there's also a book set in ancient times about ancient bats, which is pretty sick. It's called Darkwing. It's very cool. And I have it somewhere, I think, but
at one point, a lot of people that don't seem to understand about Journey to the West. It's not. It has a point. It's not like a movie when. Oh, it's not like a story when a bunch of characters go from point A to point B.
like The Land Before Time.
Yeah. It's more like it's a story made to like unify the whole idea of the deities, the old kind of deities from China and Buddhism.
Yeah. The deities more so explaining the phenomenon of nature than actual, like, personified
And, like the whole
things.
like dragons, cows and rain and everything.
Yeah.
And then the Buddha being like everything basically around you. And I think that's an aspect that is kind of lost. Mostly because right now you cannot talk about Buddha and not be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say that my favorite adaptation right now, aside from the original animated movie, is like Lego Monkey Kid.
Lego Monkey Kid is very good.
Yeah.
I think that was the same studio that did
The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Rise.
Yeah.
I'm still so mad Rise didn't get more. Minty.
Me too.
Girl.
In my opinion, they did the best thing you can do is just like take the ideas and make something new.
I was so happy when I saw the designs of everyone, and people got so mad that all the turtles look different, and it's just like, dude, I was tired of looking at the same 4 characters with a color swap.
Yeah. I gotta say, Raph is my favorite.
Yeah, Raph is. I like Donatello in Rise. He's my favorite.
And Donnie, I feel very akin to Donnie, I would say, because I also say things in the wrong way, in the wrong time. It's really nice to see like the brothers don't care. Like say like, yeah. Like they don't chastise him for saying something wrong.
DreamWorks Moon asks, "What's our favorite Christmas tradition?"
We didn't really like respond that, I believe.
I think we did, but I think we also like got lost in the sauce. Our family never really had like Christmas traditions. I guess the closest thing would just be like some of the food that we ate. When it was still a thing, I really liked opening it, like looking through my stocking. We don't really do stockings anymore though.
Because with this economy,
Oh, she crazy.
one thing I love about Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is not just like the different style, but I would say that I love the idea of them being like more like a dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
So like the different brothers interact in different ways.
Yeah. Jordan asks, was Chucky Chicken a growing popularity indie animation show? I mean, I would say so. We're working on the pilot. We're about 60% done with the first episode. We're beginning production on the second episode. Yeah. Oh, to update all of you guys on the schedule, we're gonna have a stream next week, but probably not the week after. The week after that, everyone is going on Christmas break until after New Year's. So the stream after next will probably be in the new year, depending. We might, depending on what everyone's doing, maybe we'll do a stream week after next. But that's kind of what it's looking like at the moment. Yay! Everybody's there.
Yeah, I think I do got the balance,
Yeah. We'll try and get this poster done to put up in the shop as various things. We'll probably put it on a mug, have it as a print, a desk mat, sort of thing.
I mean, being long, I would say like it's perfect for a mug. I would say.
Discovered that Element Animation, a British YouTube channel, was before indie animation. I mean, there's no real thing like indie animation has always been around as long as animation has been a thing. Indie animation
basically.
just means like an animation production that is not affiliated with a mainstay animation producer. Do you guys wear Christmas sweaters? I don't have any Christmas sweaters.
Me neither. Have you seen like this sheer amount of anime that is so obscure because it was made in somebody's basement?
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially in Japan, there's a ton of independent animation going on, and even in the West, well, especially in the West right now, indie animation is on the rise, but that's only due to the sorry, Minty's playing with something.
What was the name of that movie Don Bluth made about the cats?
About the cats?
Yeah, it was like Don Bluth made like it was his technically his first film.
Oh,
it was like a cat that runs away.
The Chanticleer movie.
No, before that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, technically that is an indie animation movie because they were like a team. It was just like a bunch of people making it in garage.
Ooh, Graham Gator, you're going back into indie game development? I've wanted to dip my toes into that. I've done a little bit, but I'm still quite lost in terms of learning to code. Once I understand the grammar of coding, I will be able to make a game.
One day I'll make a game in RPG Maker. It will be epic.
Maybe. I mean, Fear and Hunger was made in RPG Maker, so. Very ironic since I feel we've seen you having sweater merch. Yes, there is currently a Chucky Chicken Christmas sweater available for purchase on our shop. Is Chucky Chicken Show rated TV PG? Yeah. PG, I think, is the right one. I don't think we're PG-13, so...
I mean, technically Tommy has like a cigarette, so...
Yeah, maybe it would be PG-13 because Tommy's always smoking a cigar, but otherwise, like, there's no real vulgarity to the show.
It's just because of the cigar.
Yeah, pretty much. I love Tino's outfit. He's so dapper. Graham Gator, what are you planning to make your games in? I've been fiddling around with Godot because that seems like the best one for me. Oh, Minty. Oh no. Stream.
Well,
Tino. Did your computer do
yeah.
it? Did your computer do a thing?
Yeah. I mean, by a thing, I mean he died.
Ah, no. Well, maybe that's
Dang
our
it.
sign. We've been on for almost 2 hours, so. Well, would you
I
let
can't
me
believe
just
he
switch
died on
over.
me.
Let's switch over to the main scene.
How rude.
Would you like to show Nickelodeon or Paramount Network to air Chucky Chicken? If it was a deal similar to what the Digital Circus has with Netflix, where we would maintain all of the copyright IP, like we would still own the show and we would be able to make it the way that we want to, then that would be
ideal.
then sure, yeah. But the problem with going to studios like that is that they'll want to buy the rights to the show, to all of the creative stuff in regards to the show, and we currently, well, just baseline, we are not here to have, CEOs and other people like that dictate how we present our cartoon. And we just want to maintain our creative freedom and ownership of the IP. So that's the big reason why we're not really pursuing that sort of thing. But like I said, if we were to get a similar deal to what the Digital Circus has with Netflix, that I think we would be all on board for. But yeah, that's kind of where we stand right now. Disney never like the thing about Disney losing the rights to Steamboat Willie is that the copyright on that short has expired. It is 100 years old, and it belongs to everyone. Steamboat Willie is no longer sequestered by Disney. Everyone has equal ownership of Steamboat Willie. Now that is variable because it's only the first version, like the original version of Steamboat Willie. Anytime Disney has recreated the sequence or anything like that, that is not they still own that. They own the Mickey Mouse designs from after so Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse in that short. That design is now public domain. Every iteration of Mickey Mouse's design after Steamboat Willie is protected by copyright for Disney still.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, so I think that's it for stream today. Tino, you got anything to say to the people before we leave?
That my adoptables are available.
Yes, if you are on Blue Sky, go check out Tino's account, Tuned Tunes, and go check out his adoptables, which there are some still available. Tino makes awesome.
See, I do need a new computer.
Yeah, Tino makes some awesome character designs, and you can purchase one for your own to use, I guess, however you like. And as far as I go,
whatever you desire.
Yeah. And for me, if you would like to check out my stuff, I have a Blue Sky and a Ko-fi page. Both under the username Punchline Artist. You can check out my commissions. You can just check out my art. And on Fridays at 6:30, usually 7 now p.m. PST, I run a Dungeons and Dragons campaign over at twitch.tv/ruckus_room. So if you like D&D and you like pirates and adventure, come check that out on Fridays. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the like button so that we like button is good, and make sure you tick the bell so that whenever we go live, you get a notification. And if you would like to help us out, we have a Ko-fi page for Chucky Chicken listed below. We also have a Discord if you are not a part of it already. And yeah, thank you everybody for coming by.
Go watch Transformers 1.
Well, with that being said,
movie.
I'm Alliyas.
I am Tino.
And thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.